Pete, if we actually go and focus on Leeds and we talk about their young prospect, Archie Gray, have you got any news you can update us on his future? Because there's been lots of rumours going around about him potentially leaving.
Yeah, obviously no surprise that Archie Gray is attracting interest from some of the biggest clubs in the Premier League and also in Europe as well. He's done really well for Leeds. He's been talked about for a while, obviously due to his heritage of being a Grey and the Leeds dynasty there as well. But yeah, he's done well for Leeds this year. Daniel Farke has given him his chance in the starting 11, and he's repaid it with some really impressive and mature performances, showing his versatility as well. Now in recent weeks, he's slotted in at right back and has done that role pretty impressively as well. So yeah, all these big Premier League clubs now looking at Archie Gray as well. Liverpool have been mentioned. We've also got the likes of Newcastle, Everton, others all looking at Borussia Dortmund in Germany have been mentioned. We know their track record in signing some of the best young English talent over the years as well. But yeah, he's got just over 18 months left on his contract at Leeds. I'm sure Leeds right now are sitting down discussing with Archie Gray and his representatives over a new contract just to reward him for his breakthrough season so far. He's become an established member of the first team as well. So I'm sure Leeds are well aware of the outside noise gathering around Archie Gray as well. I don't think they'll be surprised by it either, but I'm sure they're pretty confident and content at how things are right now, and they're confident that Archie Gray will remain at Leeds. So I don't see a Leeds team trying to win promotion back to the Premier League would even consider cashing in on Archie Gray in January or come the summer either.
Sure. And Wayne, what sort of valuation would you put on not only a homegrown player, but a player that loves the club and has connection? If Leeds were going to sell him at 17, he's an established member in their team. What sort of value would they be looking at potentially getting for him?
Well, I'm going to put the same valuation that Pete did in his story on Monday. And I have to say, and because Pete won't say this himself, that Pete is very, very well connected at Leeds and has broken many lead stories for us in recent years. Pete was saying 30 to 40 million, which does sound an extraordinary number given that he's just 17. He's just got less than I think 20 first team appearances, but that is the current market and sort of reflective of the potential of the player as well. I mean, if you look at Calvin Phillips was a Leeds product. He was sold to Man City 45 million, I think it was, wasn't it? Including add-ons. But he had played 250 first team games at that point. But he took quite a while to reach that level. Phillips did. He didn't really explode until Bielsa took over as manager. He'd been kind of hit and miss until that point. Whereas Archie Gray looks like a potential superstar, doesn't he? In the making. So I think he would be treated or seen by Leeds as slightly different, and I can absolutely guarantee that Pete will have all the twists and turns on his situation over the next months and years. There's no doubt about that.
So certainly keep your eyes peeled here at Football Insider to get all the latest news and gossip. You've just watched a segment from Football Insider's brand new podcast, The Inside Track, with me, Lewis Pearce, alongside the guests on the show. Thanks very much for tuning in. Please do give the video a like, comment your thoughts on the topic, and feel free to share on your social media pages. If you want to listen to the full podcast episode, click the link in the description below. Keep your eyes peeled for plenty more content and exclusives here on The Inside Track.